That was a job I did 38 years ago, roughly. I hung that door, and I'm still going out there. Okay, I got my coffee for the day. With my French vanilla, and I am going out to, it sounds like a broken spring. We'll see when I get there. Hey there, how you doing? Garage door. Good. It doesn't open, right? No, so I have to go around.
Yeah. Come this way.
All right, that's fine. I mean, I could probably get it open once I'm down there.
I think you were here before, weren't you?
Yeah, you look familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a busted spring up there. Here, you have this right here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Make sure these are still on. Nothing sprayed. Your nuts are all loose. You want to push the button and I'll help it up?
I couldn't get it up even.
Did I put this motor in? It looks like I did.
Yeah, you put that motor in. I think you were here with a kid you were training.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. A couple of years ago.
Yeah. Push it now and I'll get it up.
Push it again?
Yeah. Okay, push it again. Seems like a heavy door, but really today these are light wood doors. And now doors they make are 4 inches thick. Yeah. See, these are only 1 3/8. You know the ones that look like carriage house doors? The ones that look like they open in the middle? Those are real heavy wood doors. But these aren't light, they're just not, you're much better than lifting one of those other ones.
Yeah, I pulled it, I want to push it and pull it up.
Yeah, because the springs lift up all the weight.
Yeah.
The door is probably close to 400 pounds. Yeah. So anyway, did you want to do both of them or did you want to, what did I do here before? Just the opener?
The opener, and then I think you might have been here to adjust it.
All right.
And then you put a couple of rollers on too.
All right.
That was 2 or 3 years ago.
Really? All right, well, I mean, I could do the broken one or I could do both. I recommend both at the same time because how the springs work is every time you push the button to close it, they wind up like 30 times. And they're pulling on, that's why you have these braces on the door. If it was only wood, it would bend the end of the door up. So when it goes down, these cables get more tension to hold the weight from slamming closed. So the one that's not broken has wound and unwound as many times as the one that broke. So I do change one when people don't want to do both, but
what's the cost when you look at it?
2 of them are $12.95 and one of them $6.89. So you save a little bit of money if you do both.
Do you recommend two?
Yeah, I do more too, but if people don't want to spend money nowadays, so I just, whatever you want to do. But it always works better with 2 because they're both new and you don't have to, $12.95 for both. So if you do $6.89, then I come back, it'll be $6.89 again, it'll be like $13 something.
Those springs in?
I think I put the door in. I mean, the way these are all tied together and I drill the bottom fixture, I think I hung this door.
I don't think I had anybody else but you here.
Yeah, you look like you got our stickers there. These are,
yeah.
That is a really old one.
That's not you up above there?
Both of these are. But this is when we had the local numbers, when we would have a remote call forwarded number, but nobody has landlines anymore. So this is a cell phone number.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. This used to go to the cell phones, but this is prior to the cell phone. There was no cell phone. Nobody had a cell phone then.
Because whoever put that one in had a 10-year guarantee on it.
Oh, really?
Not too many years for me.
Yeah. I know, it seemed like longer ago that I was here. I remember being here. I just remember this.
Yeah, I remember you pulling up and you weren't doing any of the work. You were instructing this kid.
Well, I could tell you when this one was. This was put in, if you look on there, the date, 11/13. So that was 12 years ago.
Oh, wow.
See up there?
Yeah, I see it, yeah. Oh, somebody was here.
Time in the last 10 years is just like it feels like a week.
Well, you said $1,200 for 2 or something?
Yeah, it's $12.95 for both. I can give you 10% off.
Well, let's go both.
Yeah.
You got the spray?
Yeah, I got them. Lucky it's not that heavy. A lot of these are masonite.
Check or credit card?
Check's fine.
Check?
Yeah. A lot of these, this is natural wood. So, if we put the door in, this is a good way to go because most of these are masonite and they warp. And this is a lighter material, so your opener would last longer opening it. It's not as heavy as masonite. Masonite has glue and everything in it, and they're thicker and they're heavier. And then when it rains, they absorb water. So this is the way my old boss taught us to do these. Use natural wood and instead of, but this must have been a long time ago because you see the nuts?
Yeah.
Like on the front of your door is smooth. It's called MDO1. It stands for medium density overlay. So the front of your door is the plywood, but they put a paper film over it. So when you paint it, it's smooth. You don't see any knots. But then years ago, they started doing both sides. So I haven't seen one in a long time that is this way. My old boss used to say it's better this way so it can breathe. If water does get in there, it doesn't get trapped in there. But I mean, all this water here, if this was masonite, this would all be work. See the water stains? This is from in the winter, it gets wet, but it can dry out through the back. So this door is probably, I bet you, close to 35, 40 years old.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's not even in bad shape. I don't see any warpage on this door. I'll service it too, because your hinges are all loose too. You can loosen them by hand.
Yeah, I'm one of the few original owners around here still.
Yeah, this is a good way to have got a door back then. I had the best trainer, my old boss. Do you remember Altone up in Colma?
Yeah.
Tony, do you remember Tony?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. The name rings a bell.
Yeah, Tony Carapia and Lucy, Tony and Lucy. Yeah, those are my old boss. They train people the right way, so. Probably right when I went out on my own, I probably hung this door. But I know I hung it because the way this is, see this strut, how I bent it?
I remember you were telling me that same thing the last time you were here.
Yeah, because I like seeing the job they did from a long time ago. So, but I mean, the part you have is like, you know, the part that wears out. You look like you had some kind of a crack here before. So we put a piece of angle iron there so it won't crack. This is just normal wear and tear.
Yeah, you put that in, right there, that little breaks.
Yeah, because it was separating.
Yeah, you kid. I remember standing here showing them how to do it.
Yeah, it's probably my son did it. But wait, I see a mistake. Oh no, I did it over here. Right here, that bolt. Yeah, did the mail slots. I like looking at old jobs. So anyway, it'd be cool if you had the old original receipt. Sometimes I get those and it has the old date on there.
A little while ago I was looking for a receipt, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, that would have been probably 1987, 1986. You have stuff from that far back, 38 years ago.
Yeah.
It's still here. There's nothing really wrong with this door. You could paint this door and it'll look just like if you just bought it. But my old boss used to tell people, don't paint the inside or prime it, because if you seal it and water does get in between the panels, it'll rot it out.
Yeah. Do I need to move the car?
No. Is this what you drive?
Brand new.
Yeah, these are the cars on the Golden Gate Bridge. They stop all the cars and they do the donuts.
Yeah, isn't that something?
These are the cars they do them in.
Yeah.
It looks brand new. What year is it?
07.
Yeah, it looks in great shape. Nissan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, this was me. Yeah, the nail pattern. And this was a long time ago because this molding here is bullnose. And I used to cope it. Everyone else staples them. And I used to use roofing nails. Man, this is incredible. Tony was a good trainer. Probably 99 out of 100 doors, there's something screwed up on the door. You can repair it. Yeah, everything's perfect.
Never had any problems with that.
I know.
Pulled in. In fact, funny thing, I was watching a football game yesterday, so I ordered a pizza. Yeah. Okay, 20 minutes. About 10 minutes later, I come down here, I push your button, nothing.
How'd you get the pizza?
So I called them back. I said, hey, I'm not able to get up. We'll deliver it. So they delivered it.
Yeah, that's good.
About 15, 20 minutes later, my son shows up with the truck, and he helps me eat the pizza.
Oh, that's good. At least he got something out of it. Anyway, I like seeing old work, old good work.
How long will it take you to put the springs in?
With the older shafts, like these shafts up here, those were the true size of the hole of the spring. If you had the galvanized shafts, like the newer ones, they made them a little smaller so you can slide the spring on and off easy. But this one's going to be an old one, so it's probably going to be harder to get it on and off. So this one, hopefully, well, you are kind of by the water, but hopefully it'll go easy. Car's fine. As long as I can get between it. Let me bring everything in. There's one old spring off. The broken one is right here. I'm gonna put these ones on. I already got that one up there on with a cable set. Now I'm just gonna put this one on. You in another, what, 10 or 20 years?
I hope so.
Yeah, you know, I used to take these posts out all the time. I'd beef up the header. Yeah, see, they don't have the post. If you don't do it, it'll sag.
When they put this door in, they says you can't, because this is
they just don't know how.
House.
No, they don't know how. If you beef up the header, I've had an engineer look at what we did, and they said we overdid it.
Oh, want water or a drink or something?
Yeah, no, I'll down the water. Sounds good. Well,
I appreciate the quick service there.
No problem. Did you see that game? That one, they won by one?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I think that was probably the first or second best game I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable. All right.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks. Okay, $12.95. There you go. Okay, now I'm driving away. That took about an hour. So anyway, that was the job I just did. Hands not dirty. Made basically $1,300. Changed 2 springs, and he's happy. I did a little servicing on his door, complimentary. That was a job I did 38 years ago, roughly. I hung that door, and I'm still going out there. I hung those doors before too. Those are a job I did, and I did those over there. I did those probably about 30, 35 years ago. This is an area I don't really service anymore, but they pay well, so I'll do it. Anyway, all you people still not convinced this is the best business ever? I made $1,300 in 1 hour today. You're working 8 hours, and then you gotta wait for your check. How long? I'm already paid. So you decide if you want to do this for a living. We'll teach you how to do it every step of the way. We'll guide you into getting into your own business so that you can just focus on making money and not worried what the next step is. Any questions you have going through the course, everyone's not at the same point. Some people already have a truck, tools and all that, but even if you don't have that, you can get that stuff very easily. Get into this business, start kicking butt out there, doing 4 or 5 of those spring changes a day. You're making over $5,000 a day doing that. You could do 2 of them a day. There's doors everywhere that need repair, and they're waiting to be repaired by you. Get involved, and I'll get back to you on the next one. Over and out. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe at the bottom there. If you guys want to get into this business, we have a free lesson for you below. Just click below, watch the free lesson. We'll see you in the course.